That's a nice frame of honey. Alright, first thing we want to do is we're going to get us a smoker going. We're going to look into a couple of these hives that we've got here in the yard. We're planning on taking 4 supers of honey off of these bees. So we want to get some smoke going first. We want it to be ready, of course, as we need it. I'm using a compressed cotton. I use paper to get a fire built down in the bottom first. Once that fire catches the little cotton fragments that you just saw me put in, we'll lay a larger piece in on top of that, and from there it just continues.
So what you've got in your truck?
Alright, what I've got is, of course, all of my tools. I've got 2 solid plastic covers that I really like to put the honey supers that I pull into. Number one, the honey that's dripping, the bees that are going to be in the air, they're going to smell it and come to it. I can set one in it and cap it with the other, and bees won't be molesting it while I'm trying to do what I need to do. I'm going to walk over here and spray both of the fume boards. Then I am going to come back, get our smoker, and just give it a look, see what I've got, see if there's anything really I need to know about pre-walking out and putting on the fume board. I've got a product called Honey Be Gone that I'm going to use on the boards. These are an old style fume board. They have tin tops, felt insides. They're already pretty hot. It doesn't take a lot of this when you apply it. In fact, sometimes a little is way better than a lot. The bees tend to become intoxicated with it. And then, of course, they're not leaving the super. You want them to leave the super. That's the whole point.
And you're laying it in the sun there for them to get hot?
They're in the sun now so that the metal heats, the Be Gone activates, and that's what we want. Jacket on. Go ahead and put a pair of gloves on. These bees haven't been visited since I pulled the first round of honey. They've probably got some propolis built up. Things probably going to be a little sticky and hard to move, so be a little easier on my hands. We'll go see what we got.
Make sure your camera lady's zipped up here.
Camera lady, my lovely bride. You're bee proof.
Thank you.
All right, I kind of want them to know that I'm here. I don't need to beat them up with the smoke. Yeah, they've got it sealed up pretty strong. And this is the world of hive beetles. I'm going to kill the ones I see and not kill a bee in the process. I'll give them a little here to get them run back off of this. It looks like they have pretty well, just at a glance at what I would say, have eaten what I left. Which in turn means this box will need to be fed a little bit pre-goldenrod flow. There is honey in it, not all capped, but then again it's not liquid nectar either. None of it's wanting to run out. We're going to go ahead and fume them. We're going to go ahead and put them down into the mid and the deep. They'll focus all their efforts between now and frost.
This is the end of August.
They'll focus all their efforts on filling the mid and the deep. They'll be congested when I come back and do my mite treatments. What honey they have is dry. Not much of it. Alright, I'll grab a fume board and we'll check the second hive. Okay, the fume board literally replaces your inner cover now. It's partly cloudy today, no big deal. I've got sunlight on the board. We're in good shape. Bees are calm.
We're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. I've got a clock on here.
While that's working, we're going to walk over and check another one. We dropped 2 boards with us. Once again, bees look to be in good shape. Seen no hive beetles run. Let them know I'm out here. We've got a good seal. These appear to have put up some honey during the dearth. This is almost a complete cap. If you'll look and notice, you got bees between every row. Numbers are real good. Bees are real healthy. I'll pull a center frame. We'll look and see what their honey looks like. Then we'll put a fume board on. They're not agitated. They're sitting here with a lot of honey, a lot of bees. All clean honey, no worries with brood. They've walked on it for a long time, which means they have not been in a strong nectar flow. No new white wax. Nonetheless, very nice frame of honey. Looks like I can see at least 8 of the 9 are capped. That's a 2-gallon box. And we're going to run these bees down.
All right, I'm going to stop it and then, well, we got 8 more minutes before this is ready.
Yeah, thought we'd go up there and look at these.
Okay, well, we can go do that. Your camera's too hot. Recording in 4K is disabled while your GoPro pulls down. Huh?
So we are not filming?
I don't know. The timer's still running. We're still going, so I think. Hopefully Jason can fix anything like that. Any fire ants? Live in Arkansas, you watch for the fire ants, right?
That's right. There has been a mound there. I don't know. Still active. This tree to your back is subject to the chainsaw. This fall, these bees are continually getting more and more shade. I don't like that, but the thing about it, our hive beetle population does not seem to exist. That's a great thing. These bees are clean. They're in a new shallow box, and this one was just frames and foundations when I added it. Just at a glance, the bees are where they should be. They're up working the frames that they've had the ability to work. We'll pull them up and have a look and see what we got. I love a good clean super. It makes everything so much nicer. These are beautiful frames of honey. As you can tell, they're just capping what they put up since I was here last. These bees actually had to draw, wax, fill, and cap what they've got. So they've done really well. You know, Corinne mentioned Arkansas and heat, and there's my beetle crop. We'll get some towels on these dudes. That'll help these congest them. We do not need that. So
well, that one just stung me.
I can see the bottom mid super has got honey in it also. Bees aren't pushing the beetles up, so we're going to take this extra space from them. That's all part of this deal, part of the program. There again, that's your shade working for you. Or I should say, against you. The board down there is probably close. I think that's the timer.
No, we've got 2 minutes.
They're agitated. They've got beetles as well. They've got, looks like a complete super full of honey. Of course, looks like it's capped. I think if I remember right, this was a fresh set of frames. These are real nice. That's great. That's a perfect shell of frame almost. Got a little area they have not finished capping. The beadwork straight is a string pulled out past the end bars on the frame. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 9 full on this one. Perfect. Good job, girls. And as you can tell, they work extremely hard at keeping this sanitary and sealed shut. And your best line of defense is always a strong colony. Let's get some of this now, because we'll have to deal with it at some point. That's straight propolis if you ever wanted to render that. Chew it. I promise you'll never get it out of your teeth.
Alright, that fume board down there should be done. It's been 10 minutes.
Catching under the lip, put the lid back. Okay. Beetle towels. It's always spring to fall. Bees are your most active. You're cycling through brood after brood. The bees don't want these towels in there, so they chew them up to carry them out. They can't. The fibers in these are Brawnies. There's also Dixie makes a industrial towel. They're available for sale at your beekeeping supply stores. They chew them. You pin them underneath the inner cover, and your top weights hold pressure on it, or your bees would get it, drag it, move it, pull it down, and take it out the front. Have we made our mark?
Yes, yep, we're at 10 minutes.
I got enough propolis now on my tool to seal any leaks in my boat. We're going to pull the entire super. We're not going to lift it and see if what we've done. We're going to twist it in case we got comb between the frames. These are down. I'm going to set this on our cover that we've got ready. I'm going to pull that momentarily and let the few stragglers shoot on up out of there. And we're going to go back, and I'm going to leave just enough gap for the bee or two that's in there to come out. Cell phones, right? Alright, let's go install a towel on that one, and we'll set this board to the sun. Got a great population of bees. I'll pull the queen excluders when I come back and do mite treatments. This propolis is honestly, it's better than, you can be used for all sorts of stuff. Sealing towels, sealing beetle gels. We want this towel. Stick that so the wind don't blow it off. I want it over in a corner, and I want it where these bees can start working on it right through here. Beetles are going to come up the side box or across the frames. Once these bees chase them, they're going to get hung out here in this towel. When we come back to do treatments, I'll show y'all what the towels look like. Cover for a little bit of extra space. Now, I don't much want them up in the short cavity. I want them killing beetles. They'll do it and never realize they're doing it, but they'll be thankful. How close are we on the next honeysuckle?
We're ready.
Alright, we've got another honeysuckle to come off. We're just going to go ahead and assume that we've pushed the bees as far as they're going to go. I can hear them, which means we've congested them. Twist it off. Okay. Move this one up on this one. Had much more honey. Yeah, and that's a good clean pull. You always get a few bees. Don't ever think it's going to be 100% unless you want to spend a full day. There again, let them have a little spot. When they hit that fresh air, they'll come out.
And that's how it's done. We'll go up and grab this other. All right?
Right.